I started off cross-country racing when I was young and building bikes in my shed out of parts that I've collected, working with what I've got. And then started to look for all sorts of cruisers, road bikes, BMX bikes, you name it. And every one of them has a different style. It feels good to ride. Different disciplines offer different types of exercise. The way this bike feels is the best part. It's not even how it looks, it's how it rides, how it makes you feel when you ride it. Nothing but comfort, and it looks good, feels good. Like a pair of shoes, every bike fits differently. Every bike's got a different purpose, has a different function. Everything feels a little different to pedal. You can sit differently. I've got bikes that offer great posture. If you're someone that has a bit of a back problem, it's set up so you can sit upright with your hands just right in front of you, pedal casually, and enjoy a bike without having to grunt over the handlebars. This bike here is probably one of my favorite selections to ride. I choose to ride this thing daily. It's a 1948 CCM with 1950 CCM wheels, late 60s headlight, and fenders from the 60s. A reproduction Springer fork made to look like the antiques. It's got a 70s road bike stem, actually. The pedals came with the wheels as well. They're off a 1950 ladies CCM. And the chain guard here is from a kid's bike, which I believe is from the 70s. It just happened to fit nicely. Everything's kind of a culmination from about 6 or 7 bikes. 2 rear fenders, just to cover the wheels, just in case it rains. But other than that, original tubes and original cranks, new chain, and you've got a decent bike to ride. One of the most comfortable bikes I've ever ridden, that's for sure. For example, just riding the cruisers around. A nice cruiser with a 3-speed setup from the 60s with a nice cruiser seat, Springer seat, can be the most comfortable bike you can ride for hundreds of kilometers without feeling any sort of discomfort. I've got a lot of friends that have hopped on board and started making their own bikes and collecting with me, and I've made a bunch of bikes for friends that hadn't had bikes since they were little kids, and now they love them. They've started to collect and build their own. Most people use them as lawn ornaments, or they're off in an alleyway being thrown out, or they're at a garage sale with a $5 sticker on them, and people just want them off their property. Everything's usually junked out or beyond what people normally would put effort into to restore, and for the most part, people don't find any value in them. So I see a project that doesn't require a lot of money, just a little bit of elbow grease, some steel wool, just something beautiful that most people would just discard. I like to take that and try to benefit and build a bike that someone will appreciate, that someone else can ride and enjoy, that's been around for 50, 60 years, that deserves another second chance at a beautiful sunny day ride. It's good to have.